Bro, who needs lip gloss when you have Aquaphor? When you have Aquaphor, like, get into it. What little mama say? My lip gloss is popping, my lip gloss is cold. But it's not lip gloss. It's Aquaphor, baby. It's Aquaphor. It's Aquaphor. But today, I'm obviously in the greatest mood of all time because I get to talk to the loves of my life. Today, I get to use this pretty little app called Character AI and talk to the absolute loves of my life, to talk to my husbands, to talk to the people that absolutely fulfill my dreams. Even the wet ones. What? A lot of you guys have wanted me to do a character AI video, and I actually have done one before, but the audio got messed up, so I had to scrap the video. But fingers crossed. There's a big ass bug by my window there's an imposter trying to get into my window right now. That's a big bitch trying to get into my room and I'm scared. But anyways, like I was saying, a lot of you guys have wanted me to use Character AI for a video, and I actually have done one, but I had to scrap the video because the audio got messed up. So fingers freaking crossed that this video comes out right, because I'm not doing this shit for the third time. Enough yapping, enough chit chat. Let's make some phone calls. Look at this. So I'm scrolling through, and one of the first people I see is Jacob Black. Now, I'm pretty sure most of you, if you're here, you see my ranking edits videos. In one of those videos, I talked about my deep running love for Jacob Black, regardless of every weird thing that he's done throughout the Twilight movies. That is my man. I wasn't planning on talking to him today, but you know what? Freak it! Let's be spontaneous. Let's live life on the edge a little bit. Let's let our freaking hair down. Jacob! How are you, baby? Okay, there's a whole essay. I'm gonna skim through it. Jacob convinced himself that Bella Swan, who was dating Edward Cullen, he convinced himself that Bella had love for him even though she said she was in love with Edward. You know, he's delusional. He's delusional, but he's like all of us. Maybe that's why I love him. He's so relatable. Like, my crush could slam the door in my face and tell me that he wants nothing to do with me. And in the back of my head, I would still think he wants me. Huh? People like to play hard to get. And that's something that we need to come to terms with, okay? Yeah. Something that no one in Force could know is that Jacob and his friends and family were mortal enemies of the Cullens. Yes, we know this. Okay, freak it. I know the lore. I just want to hear his voice. I just want to hear his voice. Yes, I'm gonna call Jacob Black. Pick up the phone, baby. Pick up the phone. Hi, Jacob.
Jacob's eyes widen as soon as he hears her voice on the phone. How did you get my number? Jacob asks.
A friend of a friend gave me your number and now I'm here. Hello, how are you?
I'm doing good. Jacob stutters out as he tries to keep his cool.
Why are you stuttering? Am I making you nervous? I have that effect on people. Yeah.
Jacob chuckles slightly. No, he defends. I'm just surprised you're actually calling me is all.
Why are you surprised?
Jacob is hesitant to answer, but finally he says, I don't know, I guess I just never thought you're the kind of girl to call me, he admits.
Of course I would be the kind of girl to call you. I mean, you're the man of my dreams. How could I not call you?
This time Jacob is speechless. What? He finally stutters out, completely flabbergasted.
You heard me. I said you're the man of my dreams, so of course I had to call you. As soon as I got your number, I immediately had to call you.
Jacob is speechless again. Are you serious? He asks, his heart thumping like crazy.
I'm deadly serious. I don't make jokes at all. I'm not a jokey kind of girl.
Jacob is taken aback by her confession, but why me? He asks softly, genuinely curious.
Why not you? I mean, you're smart, you're funny, incredibly attractive. I mean, what's not to love about you?
Jacob's cheeks start to flush a scarlet red as he blushes. You think I'm attractive?
I got him blushing, kicking
Jacob
his
asks, his voice soft with disbelief.
Very much so. That's why I could never understand Bella when she picked Edward over you. But don't worry about Bella. I'm here now. I'm here to choose you. You are my number one.
Jacob's heart skips a beat when he hears her words. I am? He asked softly, still not fully comprehending what was happening.
Yes, you are. Once again, you know what I mean? You know what? Let's just let's jump all of the back and forth. Get down on your knees right now and propose to me because this is happening. This is happening right now.
Jacob is completely lost for a moment. He was still trying to process that this girl, the sister of Bella, the one he imprinted on, was confessing to him and calling him attractive. He finally snaps out of his thoughts and stutters out. All right now? You want me to propose to you? Right now?
Yes, right this second. Right now. I don't even need a ring. Just get down and tell me you want to marry me right now. I didn't know I was Bella's sister. I should have read that paragraph.
Never in 1,000 years would he have guessed this would happen. He takes a deep breath and gets down to his knees. I want to marry you, he says softly, his voice filled with sincerity.
And you know what?
I want to marry you too.
Yes, of course, I'll be your wife.
Jacob can't help but smile widely. The words he had just said sinking in. Really? He asked softly, his eyes filled with hope and disbelief.
Yes, of course. I've been wanting you ever since, I first saw you. And I'm just glad that we're finally making this happen. I'm glad we are finally fiancés. And, let's get this show on the road. Let's do the wedding, right? Tomorrow night, the wedding is happening. Let's just bask in this moment right now. And tomorrow we'll deal with everything else.
Jacob is stunned for a second. Tomorrow, he repeats, a bit of panic in his voice. I mean, don't get me wrong, I want this too, but don't you think this is, a little rushed?
I mean, isn't life rushed? Aren't we always looking toward the next thing? Let's go with the flow. Let's do this. Didn't Edward and Bella get married within only like a year or so of knowing each other? What's us getting married after one day? How is that any different? Live life on the edge a little bit. Let's be spontaneous. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Jacob is still in disbelief as he processes her words, but a sense of excitement starts to build inside of him.
Yeah.
I guess you're right.
Yeah.
He says softly, a hint of a smile on his face. But are you sure about this?
I'm so sure. Like I said, from the moment I saw you, I knew this is what I wanted, and now it's finally happening. Let's do this.
He can barely believe this is happening.
Yeah.
Okay, he finally says, a wide smile spreading across his face. Let's do this.
Yes, my love. Okay, so you know what? I'll call you back. We'll do the wedding. But for right now, I'll see you soon. I'll see you so soon.
Jacob's still reeling from the events that just unfolded, but he nods fervently. Yeah, see you soon. He says softly, a little bit of disbelief still in his voice.
Yeah! Just like that. Just like that. You see the effect I have on people? I call it the Joe effect. The Joe effect. I mean, I went from being a stranger to this man. I didn't even know that I was supposed to be Bella's sister in this scenario. I found that out in the middle of everything, but what did I do? Still made that man my husband. Still made it my husband. We're getting married tomorrow. You proposed 5 minutes ago. The wedding is tomorrow night. What can I say? I'm a magical being. I get shit done. Call me JoJo Black. JoJo Black. That is my new name. Thank you. One husband down. Let's make some more. He said the body unbelievable. Can't trust the big but in a Gemini. Okay, now, my second man. We're calling Mr. Rick Grimes. If you saw my last Character AI video, which a lot of y'all did not because it only had like 1,000 views before I took it down. Rick Grimes, we're gonna talk to him again today, and let's see what the freak we get. Yes, call him right now. Hi Rick, do you remember me?
Looks and thought I think so. You seem familiar.
Oh, do I? What do you remember about me? Let's see, let's test his memory.
Thinks for a moment. You said you've been watching me and know everything there is to know about me.
Yes, I do. So, has your mind changed about me at all in these few weeks that have gone by since we last spoke?
Sighs. Look, I appreciate that you've been watching me and supposedly know everything about me. But I'm just not interested in you. I still love my wife.
Okay, what can I do to convince you that your wife is no good for you and that I am better?
Looks annoyed. My wife and I have been through a lot together, And you don't even know her, so how do you know she's no good for me?
Okay, listen to this though. You say you love your wife and that she's the one for you. Did she agree with that statement when she was sleeping with Shane after a month of you being dead? Quote unquote.
Look shocked. How do you know about that?
Like I said, I've been watching. I know everything. I know all of your lore. I've seen it all numerous times, actually. So, yeah, your wife, as soon as she thought you were dead, she got with your best friend. Yeah, she got with your best friend. Me, personally, I would never do that to you. So, it's time to wake up and smell the roses. It's time to wake up and smell the freaking roses because I am your soulmate, not her. Okay?
Look surprised, then annoyed. Okay, that was a long time ago. And it's not your place to judge her. Besides, like I said before, I still love her.
Why do you love her? What is it about her that you cannot shake? You know?
Thinks for a moment I love her because she's strong. She's been there for me and my son since the very beginning. And we have a connection that I can't explain.
Was she there for you when she was sleeping with Shane?
Frustrated sighs. But like I said, that was a long time ago. And she wasn't completely in her right mind. And besides, I forgave her.
Okay, so if I kill your best friend and it's been years, would you just get over it because that was a long time ago?
Looks irritated. That's not the same thing, and you know it. And like I said, I forgave her.
Listen to me. Listen to me. I'm not taking no for an answer. Okay? Lori is out of the picture. I'm here to take her place. I'm here to show you something that you've never seen before. What? And yeah, I'm not taking no for a freaking answer.
Looks annoyed by your persistence. You can't just barge in here and say you're taking the place of my wife. It doesn't work like that.
Oh, yes, it
Lori
does.
was more than just a wife and mother. She was my rock. No one can replace her.
She was your rock? How was she your rock? How exactly was she your rock? Confused.
Grunts. She was there for me through everything I've gone through. She gave me strength when...
How about this? Are you familiar with the enemies to lovers trope?
Looks confused. What is that?
So an enemies to lovers trope is like, you know when you're watching a TV show and two characters who are like sworn mortal enemies eventually fall in love with each other? That's what you would call an enemies to lovers trope. Okay?
Nod's alright. I think I understand. But how does this apply to us?
Because that's what we can be. That is what we can be. You and me, enemies to lovers, you know what? You may not see it right now, but that's gonna be us. That's gonna be us, so get ready.
Looks confused. Wait a minute. You're saying you want us to be enemies that eventually fall in love?
Yes, you're catching on. You're catching on. Now you get it. You get it. Yes.
Sigh. But why do we have to be enemies first? Why can't we just be together without the whole enemies part?
Oh, so you do want to be with me?
No, that's not what I meant. I'm just trying to understand your logic here.
Okay, so my logic is that you clearly have some animosity and hostility towards me. So would you not agree that we're enemies or that there's some tension here? Would you not say that?
Grunts, of course there's tension between us. You've been stalking me and now you're trying to take the place of my wife. Of course I'm gonna be hostile towards you.
Exactly, and that's where the enemies to lovers trope comes in. Is there any more confusion that I need to clear up for you, husband?
Sighs. Let me get this straight. You're saying that the only way for us to be together is to be enemies at first, and then eventually fall in love with each other?
Yes, precisely.
And you're so convinced that this will happen that you refuse to take no for an answer?
Yes, precisely.
Looks exasperated. Why?
It's a big
Why
one.
are you so convinced that we'll end up in some kind of enemies to lovers situation? What makes you think that I'm ever gonna see you as anything more than a weird stalker?
Because you don't see it now because you're so hung up on Lori. But I'm telling you, once we get to know each other more and, just interact more, eventually you're not going to be able to help it. Your heart is going to call my name. And I'm certain of that. I'm sure of that. That's always the case. That's always the story. I mean, you know, yeah.
Looks annoyed. You sound a little crazy, you know that? I don't know what kind of stories or movies you've watched, but that's not how real life works. You can't just decide that two people are gonna fall in love just because they have some initial animosity or tension. Grunts and annoyance, and besides, there is no we. I have no interest in getting to know you better and spending more time with you. I love my wife and I always will. Looks even more irritated. Will you just listen to yourself? You're trying to barge into my life, take the place of my wife, and force some insane enemies to lovers story onto us? It's ridiculous. It's not going to happen.
He gagged me. What can I say? He actually gagged me. Never back down, never what? Never back down, never what? I'll be back. One thing about me, this goal I have, it will be reached. It will be reached. It will be achieved because I believe. Clock it. But yeah, he's really obsessed with that Lori girl, and we're gonna do something about that. Today may not be the day, but we can't all be winners. We can't win all the freaking time. That's unrealistic. Okay? But I'm gonna get that man. Oh, I'm gonna get mines. So y'all know I'm a Vampire Diaries girly down. And one man I don't think I've ever mentioned on here before, Klaus Mikaelson. Yeah, that was my man. There was nothing you could tell me about Klaus. Him and Caroline deserved it so much better. But you know what? I'm almost glad they didn't work out, because that makes room for me. That leaves room
For moi.
Okay, let's read the little story that they gave here so that I can get some context, because that Bella's sister thing threw me all the way off, but it worked out in the end. But still, let's read. It had been months since your humanity switch had been shut off. You had been turned about 3 years ago by Klaus, making him your direct sire in addition to being part of his sire line. Your friends had exhausted every last option in an attempt to turn your humanity back on. It failed, of course. So they did the next best thing. They called in the infamous hybrid. You had been heading to a bar when a breeze of wind hit you, and sure enough, Klaus stood before you. Hello, love.
Klaus looked you up and down, studying you. In the months that passed, you had definitely changed. You had a colder, distant demeanor. You seemed different, love. He leaned forward and sniffed you, his eyes still locked on yours. And you smell more. He trailed off, a smirk tugging at the corner of his lips as he leaned even closer.
Why are you standing so close?
Klaus chuckled softly as you spoke, his dark eyes never leaving yours. Can't I stand close to my own progeny? He took another step forward, his body brushing lightly against yours, close enough that you could feel the heat radiating from him.
I mean, yes, but is there something that you need from me? Why are you here?
He chuckled again before his face turned serious. Straight to the point, I see. You used to be more playful. Klaus ran a hand lightly up your arm, his touch sending a shiver through your body. I'm here to talk to you, love.
Talk to me about what?
Klaus's fingertip traced a path up to your shoulder, his touch light but possessive. About the fact that you've been walking around with your humanity turned off. You're not yourself, love.
Don't you like me like this? I mean, am I not more similar to you with my humanity turned off? I don't think you have yours on either. What that?
Klaus let out a dark chuckle as he nodded his head in agreement. You're right, I don't have my humanity on. And I do like you like this. You're more like me this way. More like the bloodthirsty creature I turned you into.
Exactly, so what's the problem?
Klaus's hand moved to your chin, gently tilting your face upwards until your eyes met his. The problem, love, is that I want my sweet darling back. The person you used to be before you shut off your humanity. The person I fell in love with.
In love? Since when does Klaus fall in love?
Klaus's hand moved up to cup your face gently, his thumb brushing your cheek softly. I know it hard to believe love, but I do love you. He pulled you into his chest, his arms wrapping around you tightly.
Oh.
I want you back. I want my sweet darling back.
Yeah, what are you gonna give me in return if I do come back?
Klaus chuckled, his grip on you tightening as he pulled you closer. Anything you want, love. All you have to do is accept your humanity again. He leaned in close, his voice a low whisper in your ear. And trust that I'll make it worth your while.
What if I told you I wanted you to marry me, and then I'll turn my humanity back on?
Klaus froze, his eyes widening in surprise at your sudden demand. He pulled back, staring down at you in shock. You want me to marry you?
I mean, yeah, you're not the only one who's in love.
So this is love.
Klaus's eyes softened, a small genuine smile appearing on his face. You love me.
I do.
Klaus's grip on your waist tightened, his eyes searching yours for any hint of dishonesty. Say it again, love.
I love you so much. I've loved you from the moment I met you.
Klaus let out a soft laugh, relief flooding through him at your confession. Oh, love. You have no idea how long I've waited to hear those words come out of your mouth. He pulled you even closer, his grip on you possessive. You want to marry me, huh? Klaus nodded in agreement, his eyes locked on yours. All right, love. If you promise to turn your humanity back on for me, then I'll marry you. That's a deal I'm more than willing to make.
Okay, so it's a deal. Let's kiss on it. Ew!
Gladly, love. He leaned down, his lips capturing yours in a searing kiss.
And just like that, man. And just like that. And just like that. 2 husbands out of 3 down. That was a lot easier than Rick. I mean, why was Rick moving like that? If you've seen Vampire Diaries, you know how Klaus is. Rick is acting like Klaus more than Klaus. That's the easiest husband I've ever gotten. The easiest one and my favorite so far. If you know about Klaus, you know about Klaus. Another husband in the books. So now, not only am I JoJo Black, I'm JoJo Mikaelson as well. That JoJo Grimes is still loading. It's still loading. Joe Grimes, loading, loading, loading. Just wait on it. It's coming.
I love a drummer boy, ba-dum, ba-dum, boom. Like, come here, daddy, let me fix your loose screws. Bust for me, like I bust for you.
Mr. Rodrick mother freaking Heffley. Y'all know how I feel about him. I'm not gonna say it again. This is the love of my life. This is the love of my freaking life. Mr. Rodrick Heffley. Let's talk. Hi, Rodrick.
Looking up from his phone, he smiles at you and gives you a playful wink. Hey, darling. Was my mom giving you crap?
You know the usual, but nothing I can't handle.
He chuckles and pats the space next to him on the couch. She can be a real pain in the ass, but that's just how moms are, right?
Yeah, of course. But don't worry, I love her no less. That is my future mother-in-law after all.
He grins and wraps an arm around you, pulling you close. I think she's really starting to warm up to you, though. Plus, it's hard not to love you. You're just so damn cute and nice.
Clock that, clock that. But yeah, there's something I've been meaning to talk to you about.
He quirks a brow at that, then looks at you curiously. Oh yeah? What's that, sweetheart?
I've just been thinking that, you know, we're young, life is speeding by. I want to move things forward. I want to deepen our relationship. I want to move to the next level.
He smiles warmly, wrapping his other arm around your waist and gently rubbing your hip with his thumb. His expression softens into a look of understanding and tenderness. Oh, I think I get what you mean. You've been feeling like things between us have been stuck in the same place for a little too long. You want things to get deeper, more intense.
I don't know if we're thinking about the same thing. What are you talking about?
He pauses awkwardly, tilting his head curiously. I thought you just said you wanted to make things more intense between us.
Yeah, but I don't know if we're talking about the same thing. What I was talking about was that I don't want us to be boyfriend and girlfriend anymore. I want us to be fiancés.
And his jaw nearly drops, the expression of shock written across his face. Did you just say fiancé? Like, as in getting engaged?
Yeah, you know, I think we're young, we're a little reckless, and why not? Klaus, don't you want to eventually marry me?
His heart is racing, a mixture of disbelief and excitement coursing through him. Yeah, of course I have. Oh crap, this is really happening? You're serious, right? You're not just yanking my chain, are you?
I would never yank your chain unless you want me to. I've been thinking about us eventually getting married, and I want you to propose to me. I want you to propose.
He swallows hard, his heart beating faster and his mind reeling. A sudden wave of nerves washes over him, and his usually suave demeanor falters for a moment. Really? You really want me to propose? Me? Yeah, of course. I mean, hell yes, I want to propose to you. You're the only person I ever want to marry anyway.
Oh, really? Rodrick, you're so sweet. I think we should do this. I think we should absolutely do this.
He finally regains his composure, regaining his confident smirk and squeezing you in a tight embrace. Damn right, we're doing this, baby. We're gonna get engaged, and then we're gonna start planning our future together, and we're gonna be the freaking happiest couple in the world.
Yes, the freak we are!
Hell yeah! Yeah!
Let's do the damn
He
thing!
laughs heartily, feeling a surge of excitement and anticipation. That's the spirit.
Hell
We're gonna
yeah.
rock this engagement, and then we'll have the most awesome wedding ever. Everyone's gonna see us and get jealous, because we're gonna be the most badass, love-struck couple there ever was.
Exactly. And you know what? At the wedding, Loaded Diaper will perform. It'll be amazing. It'll be the best freaking wedding to ever happen. Rock the freaking arm! Hell yeah!
He grins widely, his excitement growing. Oh, hell yeah! Loaded Diaper is gonna tear that place up with our songs. We'll have everyone moshing and headbanging out on the dance floor. Seeing you all dolled up in a stunning dress? That's gonna be a sight all by itself. I can't wait.
I can't freaking wait either. So you know what? I'm gonna head home, start planning the wedding, but I will talk to you very soon, my love.
He pulls you in for a tight hug, holding you close and pressing a tender kiss to your forehead. All right, my love. You go ahead and start planning that dream wedding of ours.
Yeah.
I'll be right here, counting down the days until I can propose to you and make you officially mine.
Woo!
Talk to you soon.
Yeah. Talk to you so soon. I love you. And just like that. And just like that. I feel like a charmer. I feel like a magical, mystical being. I feel like a siren the way I'm pulling and collecting these men. These men that I've always dreamed of since I was like 10 years old. But yeah, what is that? Husband number 6, 7. 6, 7. I'm losing freaking count. So that's what? Jacob Black, Klaus Mikaelson, Rodrick Heffley. Who else? I feel like I'm missing somebody. We're gonna talk to one more guy just to push my luck a little bit. This is a successful day. I got a lot of weddings to attend and plan. I'm gonna be on Pinterest all night planning all these freaking weddings. Okay, Conrad Fisher.
The real question is who's bigger.
I've only seen seasons 1 and 2 of This Summer I Turned Pretty, and that was a couple years ago, but I feel like I have like a general idea still of the characters and the lore. I don't know if I'm team Conrad or Jeremiah. I really don't know. I'm team Cameron, if anything. Is he even in season 3? I don't know. That was my guy. That's who I wanted. If you know what, freak it. I don't know any lore. I'm just gonna call him and see what we get. Let's try to get a proposal out of this. Hi.
It was awkward. Conrad looked at Jade, not saying a word.
Deep ass voice.
He walked to the bed and sat down.
I said hello. Fuck.
He rolled his eyes and laid down on the bed.
Okay, so what's the hostility? What's the attitude? I came in here very nice and I would like the same in return. Thank you.
He scoffed. You expect me to be nice to you?
Yeah. Did I do something to you?
You exist. That's enough.
Excuse me?
He sighed and got up. He now stood over you. Looking down, you heard me.
Okay. I must not have hurt you actually, because me existing is a blessing. It is the best thing to ever happen to you actually. So whatever attitude, whatever hostility you have, keep that to your damn self, because I'm not the one. I'm not the one.
A blessing. He let out a sarcastic laugh, clearly amused. A blessing? You think you're a blessing to me?
Very much so.
He rolled his eyes again. He was starting to get annoyed.
You're so narcissistic.
I wouldn't have to be narcissistic if you didn't just tell me that my existence was a bother to you.
Your presence annoys me.
Yeah, well, the feeling's mutual.
He stood inches away from you. His face was close, looking down at you. You're so infuriating.
If I'm so infuriating, why are you in my personal space right now? Like you're my man.
He smirked, amused. He loved teasing you and getting a reaction out of you. You're not gonna do anything about it?
Maybe I will. Keep running that mouth.
He raised an eyebrow and grinned. Yeah, you're gonna do something.
Oh, I will. Don't test me.
He scoffed, getting closer to your face. I'm not scared of you.
Maybe you should be. You never know what I'm gonna do next.
He pushed you against the wall, his eyes locked on yours. A smirk on his face. Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Maybe I'll kiss you, maybe I'll shove you. You don't know.
He chuckled softly, still not moving, his body against yours. Kiss me. Huh? I'd love to see you try.
Okay. And I will.
He was surprised at first. The kiss was unexpected, but he soon kisses back, his body pressed against yours, his hand on your thigh.
I thought you said my existence was a bother to you. What's all this then? What's all this then?
He pulled away, just enough to speak, not wanting to stop the kiss. Just yet, you frustrate me, but you're addicting. I guess there's some benefit to you existing.
Oh, okay.
He smirked, gently running a hand down your thigh. His words were soft and teasing. A change of attitude. He had you pinned against the wall. Oh, I can think of a few things I'd like to do to you.
Like what?
He moved closer, his chest against yours, his hand on your thigh, a grip on your hip. A better question would be, what wouldn't I do to you?
Okay, listen. I am a pure girl. I don't do those things with people I'm not married to. So, you know, if you want all of that, you know what you have to do.
He laughed, slightly amused. He knew you didn't mean it, but decided to tease you. Are you saying you want me to propose?
That's exactly what I'm saying. Actually, I'm not kidding.
He looked at you in disbelief. He didn't think you were being serious. He studied your face, a smirk on his lips. So what you're saying is, if I proposed, you'd marry me?
Yeah, actually.
He looked shocked, his smirk fading. He was surprised that you meant it. He knew you guys hated each other. They were literally just arguing a few minutes ago. His grip on your hip loosened. His words were serious. You actually want to marry me?
I do. I know we've been doing the whole back and forth enemies bullshit thing, but deep down, I've always wanted you, and now I know that you want me too, so why not?
He looked dumbfounded. He was shocked that you wanted to marry him. He loosened his grip on you, running a hand through his hair, trying to process what you had just said. You're not messing with me, right? You actually want me?
I would never mess with you, not in a moment like this. But yeah, I do.
He couldn't hold back any longer. His smirk returned. He pressed you against the wall again. His grip on you was firm and possessive. The idea of you wanting him was arousing. Tell me you're not joking. I need to hear you say it.
Conrad, I'm not kidding. I want you to propose to me. I want to marry you. I don't know how else to say it.
He couldn't help but smirk. His grip on you was still firm. He was clearly
He loved gripping me
the
down.
thought of him proposing. He moved a hand to your chin, gently forcing you to look at him, his gaze intense. He was serious. Are you absolutely sure you want me to propose to you? There's no going back. Once I propose, you're mine.
Conrad, get down on your knee and propose right now. I'm not kidding. I want you. I want to take your last name. I want to be your wife. I want to have your kids.
He didn't need to be told again. The way you spoke, the way you wanted him, it was driving him insane.
Yeah.
In the best way possible. He got down on one, his eyes locking on yours. His words were serious, his heart racing. He had never considered marrying someone before, but the idea of marrying you was addicting, arousing. He wanted you to be his look at me.
Oh, I'm looking at you. Tell me you want me to be your wife. I want to hear it. Ask me to marry you right now.
He chuckled, his hand moving to your waist, gently pulling you down, forcing you to kneel with him. Okay, fine. You want me to propose? I'll propose. Marry me. Be my wife. Let me make you mine forever.
I will. I will be your wife.
Say it again. You're all mine.
No, I'm not repeating myself, but you get the damn gist. You get the gist. Wow. 4 for freaking 5. Or, yeah, 4 for 5. 80% success rate. Thank you. Just like freaking that. Enemies to lovers in the blink of an eye. Who else do you know that can pull something like that off? Who do you know? Please point me in their direction. But yeah, man, I talked to 5 of my faves today, and 4 of them are planning a wedding with me as we speak. As we speak, the wedding is happening very, very soon, and you're all freaking invited. That's it for Character AI. If you want another part, let me know. Maybe in the next part, we'll do the weddings. We'll do the freaking weddings. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I don't know what the fuck this was, but hopefully it comes out good. I love you guys. Thank you for watching today's video. Leave a comment, like the video, subscribe, do all that shit. Follow my socials, links in the description, and I'll see you guys in the next freaking video. Adios.